What's up, you guys? This is Adam Valdez here from Real World Games, and we have Jefferson Dulaney, back-to-back New Mexico State champion. What do you got here for us this time, Jeff?
I got Pendulum Magicians. You know, after the ban list, people thought that it wouldn't be the best deck, like it'd be able to compete, but I kind of, me and Jesus decided that, you know, it is, and we just find out a way to make it work. So here's the list.
And got this sexy mat too.
Yeah, look at it. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna start out. I'm gonna start out with my free summons. So I played the Mythical Beast Engine, a 2-in-1. This guy always searched this guy, and honestly, like I use this a lot of times just to make the Electromite. But this is like so good. Any matchup, like you just pendulum summon it out, and it's a free monster negate, and because your whole deck's basically spells, like it's broken.
Did you ever find that the skill 4 ever locked out your deck at all?
No. The reason why the scale 4 never really came up is because like I got out of the. Anytime I activated this, I made sure that I made sure that it was out of scale because I knew that it locked me up.
Okay.
So I never left this in scale, and even if there was a way that they could potentially leave it in scale, I always found a way to like get rid of it.
Sick.
I played the Dark Worm engine, so I played 3 of the Dark Worm guys and then 2 of the Gate Zeros. The logic behind this is because after you search this off of the free summon, you can do an Astrograph play and make a rank 7 with just having this and an Astro, or yeah. So like it's really good. The Chronograph and Astrograph, they're really good. Of course, you have to play the Time Gazer and Stargazer to make more free summons. They can also be free summons in themselves. This one didn't really come up that much. Going second, going first, I really didn't like keeping all 3 in. Since the ban list, like it's not as good to like keep summoning hands out. This guy just is broken. He just keeps replenishing your hand. You just keep recycling him. He's also a big beater, so like that comes up a lot. Then I have the 3 Curtain Raiser. Honestly, it's only just for the free summon. It can be your normal summon, but you'd prefer to summon this or any magician. It's cool. It's once per duel. It's a dark that comes up. That's it.
Awesome.
So for the magician lineup, I had a really weird lineup. We were doing some testing and we didn't like some of the ratios, so I played 1 Black Fang. It's searchable. It helps recursion plays, but we didn't want to see it as much because, you know, it's not the greatest. Time Gazer and Stargazer, literally only because of the Astro and Chronograph. It's the only reason why you play it. Otherwise, it's a brick. 1 Oath Dragon, it recurs, it's a level 6. Yeah, that's it. A lot of times I'll search this off a Pendulum Call with Black Fang, and I'll recur a Harmonizing Magician, which is broken because now they can't pop my skills, and I got a free Harmonizing. The 1 White Wing Magician, in testing, we were playing Luster Pendulum Draco Slayer.
Yep.
It came up to where, like, if I wanted to Exceed, if I wanted to Synchro, I could only go into, like, Ignister. And, like, that just wasn't good enough. Like, this is just a generic. If I needed a Synchro that I could summon, or a tuner that I could summon from extra deck, I just added this off of an Electromite, which did come up a lot. The 3 Harmonizing.
The best card in the deck, by the way.
It is really good. In my final match, its boost came up a lot and kind of forced out Fairy Tale Snow. And like it's really good. The scale effect's broken. The summoning effect's broken. It's just broken.
Its attack and defense are broken.
Yeah, dude, 0/0. Dude, let me show you. Purple Poison Magician. It's a low scale.
Standard.
I honestly never really got to use its Pendulum effect. Here and there, it's as a threat, but the destruction effect came up once or twice. Like honestly, it's just a low scale. It's subpar, but it's a low scale and it's a magician and it's a level 4 dark, so that comes up. And then the two Wisdom Eye. The reason why we didn't want to play 3 is you don't have all the magicians now. You have just these few that I have, and if you happen to have like another scale, you can't like change them. Like having Dark Worm in this is horrible. It's also not a dark. which is very bad whenever it comes to the play that I go for, which I'll hint at later. And then I played the 3 hand traps, 3 Ghost Ogre. Ash didn't seem like it hit too much this format. I was expecting to see a lot of Pendulum, which I didn't. That was kind of weird. But every other deck, it seems like they're relying on like 1 normal summon, 1 or 2 normal summons, you know? And you Ghost Ogre it, and it seems like it hinders them a lot more than an Ash would. Like an Ash is just a neg, doesn't get rid of the card. This outs everything. For spells, I did the 3 Dragon's Ravine, Dark Room Engine.
So why did you play 3 compared to usually people playing 1 Dragon Shrine and 1 Foolish?
Honestly, I just wanted to see it. Like, the Foolish, it's cool, but I'd rather see this, and yeah, like, I just want to see the consistency. Like, I didn't want to play the Foolish, because it just didn't seem that good. And Dragon Shrine, like, earlier testing, I was playing Master Pendulum, and sometimes I'd send that off of it with this, so I'd send Master Pendulum and then the Dark Room guy, and then go into Dynaster, bring him back, and do a bunch of combos. But like I've stuck with this just because it's really good. It can be a brick, but most of the time it's not. I side this out going like I think I sided out going first. One of them, just one. The 2 Pendulum Call. A lot of people are
the best card in the deck.
Stop.
A lot of people are only playing 1. They're like, dude, nah. It helps you go second. It helps you get your scales. A lot of times I'll have recursion play. I'll draw this. And I'll be able to set up my scales with like an Oath Dragon, a Black Fang, or even if I want a Black Fang and a Harmonizing, just to secure a board. I played the 2 Pot of Desires.
Okay.
It's Pot of Desires. It's +1. Not a neg 9 as some people think. And, like, it got me there. It really did. Like, it hurts sometimes, but I really don't care if I banish any of these 1-ofs, because I have so many free summons. The only one that I really hate banishing is this. Is my Jackal, because I love this card. This was, like, my favorite card to summon. And then the Duelist Alliance, the Pendulum Call. Last matchup, I had both of these, and I had one of these in deck. I decided to use this to try to bait out the Ash, and it worked. That's all I gotta say. It was like perfect. And then this was just a blowout. Going on into extra, I got my tokens, handy dandy tokens, Field Center, sick.
Sick, brah.
I got my 2 Electromite. Shoutouts to Shoutouts to John. Shoutouts to John. He let me borrow one right before the tourney. I was panicking because one of the people that were gonna let me borrow it, two people fell through. This one, my buddy Jesus once again let me borrow. This card's just broken. A lot of times it'll get ogre, but that don't matter. The play that I do sometimes doesn't even need this, or sometimes I don't even activate the effect so I can do the play. They're also really pretty. The Borreload, it can come up, didn't come up in the tourney. I'll just take your stuff. That's all I gotta say. Underclock Taker. Generic link to...
Most broken common ever?
It is. It should have been a secret. But if, keyword there is if, they asked this, you did have something, so you could like Pendulum Summon and go into another link or anything you need, and not keep your extra deck zone locked. Right. Which was really good. And then the play that I do, sometimes you can use this just to make sure to go into Borreload and out even bigger fields. So this is like a combo extender to this. Decode Talker, basically for the combo. I rarely summon it outside of a combo that I do. It's really good. It helps, you know, finalize the game after turn 1 or turn 0. Yeah, it's cool. Abyss Dweller. We decided to play this because of the fact that, like, in our area, and I'm expecting a lot of BAs and a lot of decks that rely on Graveyard, like Lightsworn with the new Lightsworn and stuff. This card came in so clutch, so much. It's so good. Like, it helps you out boards, it helps you clean up, it helps you stop them from establishing boards. Baguska, it's Baguska, I never summoned it. Nightmare, this is broken. Straight up broken. The combo I do will summon Nightmare, and Vortex, and a lot of people, they can't out this. This is a negate, so evenly matched, I don't care. Pendulum Summon, don't care. BAs, don't care. Anything, I really do not care. Evil Swarm just locks everyone out of everything. Broken. Tornado Dragon, out back row. Norito, never made it except for once. Ignister, broken. Clear Wing and this came up here and there. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys.
Alright, great. Anything you want to say? Any more shoutouts real quick?
Yeah, shoutouts to Real World Games.
Woo!
We're up and coming, but I want you guys to know that we are gonna be there, and we'll show you guys what's good. Shoutouts to Jesus. Shoutouts to Adam. Shoutouts to David, Hayden. Shoutouts to John. Shoutouts to everyone that's let me tested with. Shoutouts to Horse Chief. It was a good final match. Shoutouts to Jordan. Shoutouts to, honestly, all of my friends. It was great. Thanks for the testing. Peace, guys.
Alright, thanks everyone. This has been Jefferson Dulaney with Real World Games. Make sure to subscribe and like and comment. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye.